Lord. I'm just walking, relaxing, chilling. Just felt like walking. People are starting to wake up and see what we've been saying for years. People are starting to see it. We told you guys, Russell Westbrook and LeBrownies is not going to work. I said this. One of them would have to come off the bench, and I believe it will work. But you have two men who are egotistical. You have one guy who says one thing and does something totally different behind closed doors. Then you have another guy who loves to cross-dress on his spare time. Then you got another guy who's soft as Charmin and Cottonelle. That's why his name is Cottonelle Avis. I don't say Davis because the D is off of there. Because he's not tough and he's always breaking. And defensively, he gets pushed around. Oh, I can tell they didn't see nothing out. Oh well, I'll just do a long video. People can catch it later. I don't care. YouTube has been screwing me over. They screwed me over on my StreamYard yesterday, kicking me off and not letting me back on when I have full bars. It's like, what the hell, man? But here we go. The problem is the lalebrownies, they put these guys together. For one, you don't have a legitimate point guard. Yes, Rondo can play the point, but Rondo is also injury prone. Has Rondo played at least more of a full season? Has he played most of his games? Has he? I don't see him doing it. These guys are very weak mentally. LeBrownies is not a leader. Russell is not a leader. And we damn sure know Cottonelle Davis ain't no damn leader. He ain't leading nothing. He'll probably lead D. Howard and LeBrownies to the bedroom, allegedly. But he probably don't do that. LeBrownies probably be dominating him. So does D. Howard. Allegedly. But that's the thing I'm saying. Why is it when you criticize this man, everybody get in their feelings? Everybody cries, they whine. Man, y'all just jealous. Y'all just wish y'all had his life. No, I don't. A dude who's mentally weak, a dude who got to stack a team every chance he get. Why? This is a man who was crying because he was getting exposed. He's a guy who runs and tell the commissioner behind closed doors to watch this guy. My thing is, you guys don't ever Look at what's going on with other players. Kyrie Irving is unjustly being made an example of. But yet, you guys don't say nothing about it. Y'all let it slide. I'm sitting there like, why? But if this was LeBrownies and he was doing what Kyrie was doing, would you guys keep the same energy that you're giving Kyrie? No. You guys would be like, LeBrownies, man, he's doing something for the people. Because y'all been brainwashed. I love my family, but they brainwashed. They don't know what the hell going on. They think everything is real on the news. They think everything at face value is always correct. They don't research. And then when they do, they look at the BS that's being presented to them. That's what they have done in sports. They have painted narratives to run you guys, to basically keep you brainwashed, keep you looking stupid. Ooh, police got them on, see? Because these people can't drive. People cannot drive. Hold on real quick, y'all. Gotta put this mask. This is what I don't get. You take the googly moogly, you still gotta put on the mask. The dumbest thing I ever heard. My bad, y'all. They were playing music inside the damn stove. But yeah, my thing is this. We've been telling you guys about these bum players, this bum team, yet you guys fall victim to it. My thing is this. The years Kobe played, You mean to tell me he couldn't get one superstar? Everyone's gonna say Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol ain't no damn superstar. He wasn't a superstar in Memphis. I know because I watched Pau Gasol. Somebody said Pau Gasol. I'm like, dude, Pau Gasol and Scottie Pippen are overrated. You guys overrate them to basically did that to basically take away from what Jordan and Kobe did on the court. It's the same thing with Shaq. You guys use Shaq to stop Kobe from getting the praise he deserves. And Shaq had to come out and say it. Kobe was never a number 2 to me. Kobe was never a number 2. Kobe was full alpha. Kobe was a number 1. He was never a number 2. Scottie Pippen was a number 2. Pau Gasol was a number 2. Those type of players can't lead a team. Now people would be like, well, they made the playoffs because Memphis had a team. Memphis had a squad. Y'all forget they had a team during that time. Then they traded Pau Gasol since he was so great. They got Marc Gasol. And then they added Zebo, they added Mike Conley. They had all these pieces. But yet you guys love to overglorify and overhype people. The lalebrownies have not been playing anybody. They are struggling in the weak part of their schedule. But you know who's thriving? Those Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant is putting you on notice. I'm the best player in the goddamn league. And he's been showing you and proving to you all the time that he's the best player in the league. You guys don't want to give him the credit because you guys have his mouth all the way down LeBrownie's stick. God. You LeBrownie fans make me sick. This guy has been nothing more than a court jester. Shout out to Jose too, by the way, for the shirt, for copping the shirt with Court Jester 23 on it. That's all he's been. He's been a clown. If he don't get his way, he starts crying like a little bitch. But oh, don't worry, T. Shout out to Detroit T. I got the first annual B.I. Itch Awards. I'm going to do it when I get back to the crib. I don't want to do it on the phone because I really want to take my time with this one because there's a lot of them that's going to get that award. But that's what I'm saying. We've got to stop being brainwashed and start asking questions. Now, there's no problem if you don't believe in none of that. You believe that LeBrownies is great. Then tell me why he's great. Don't give me no numbers. Don't give me that BS because stats are part of the story. Stats were made for novice to look up what players are doing. But because a stat, people look at stats, they think, oh, this guy only put up this many points. He really wasn't intricate. No. Basketball is a team sport. It has always been a team sport. It is always shown that, yeah, one guy could go off like from the bench or wherever and you're able to win because there's a thing called good buckets, bad buckets. Good buckets are where you win the game and you put up your points. Like, let's talk about Kobe's 81 since a bum YouTuber tried to say he was stat padding. I had to shut him down on that. If he was stat padding, going for stats, he would have lost that game. Your guy, LeBrownies, stat pads all the time. But see, he does it in a slick way because he knows that you're dumb. He knows that people are idiots and he knows he can fool the public. He know he can. He know he can fool the public. That's one thing I give LeBron credit for. He literally has everybody's attention and he literally has people believing he's a great ball player. His first years in Cleveland, LeBrownies, I always said, guy has potential, could be one of the greatest ever, just has to learn how to close. Now they're trying to put up all these game winners that he hit to show, oh, he could close. Just because you hit a game winner don't mean you could close the game. What if your shot is off? What if you're missing shots? How do you get your team to win? Michael Jordan sometimes didn't shoot the last second shot. He closed the game because he did other things in other areas. He knew that the defense was going to be shifted to him or double team him. That's why he hit Steve Kerr with the pass. Steve Kerr told him, next time I got it, I got you. Jordan was drinking that Gatorade and said, shook his head, got you. Gave it to Kerr. Kerr hit the shot. They won the game. Paxson. They kept telling Mike, pass it to Paxson. They're not guarding him. And Paxson became a household name after that. What's up, Strictly? He became that guy after that. Everybody loved Paxson now. John Paxson also helped. No. John Paxson was open because the Lakers didn't give a damn about no John Paxson. Who you gonna guard? Jordan Moore, or you gonna guard Paxson? No, you're gonna guard Mike. Right. MJ and Kobe gave players confidence, which made them feel comfortable. Exactly. That's all Pau Gasol was missing his whole career. It's the same thing with Nikola Vucevic. That's why when we got rid of Vucevic, I didn't give a damn because I know what he is. He is soft, very skilled player, probably one of the best bigs skill-wise in the league, if not the best. He's soft. He's Pau Gasol. And that's what I kept telling people, but people gotta run. But people try to tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I watch my damn Orlando Magic. They're my goddamn team. I watch them. I was telling people about Fournier. And LB falling in love with Fournier, man, until he do something wrong. Bro, Fournier is a fourth or fifth option player. He's not a number 2. He's not a number 3. Now, he will have games where he'll go off, but then he'll have that game where you really need him most. If y'all remember the Olympics, France beat the USA. Everybody was talking about, was it France or Argentina? Wherever he played for. I think it was France. Evan Fournier played for France. He basically balled out, beat the USA, hit a last second shot. Carcino came on talking about HD, Fournier, and I told him, watch what happened the rest of the tournament. What happened? The BIH disappeared. He disappeared. Shout out to Carcino for life, man. Go subscribe to his page, his Patreon, and his Screen Fiend, One Crack News. Hey, Cino, you had me laughing on that Scottie Pippen video. Where they're starting again. But he right. Cino was right about Scottie simping. I was right about Scottie simping. I don't remember Scottie simping like that. I don't. I remember everybody else. Now, defensively, Scottie was good. But he wasn't no top 50 player of all time. Get the hell out of here. You on crackety crack. Now, the LeBrownies, we knew they would be like this. Russell Westbrook does not have a mid-range shot. He doesn't have a good shot. He hasn't worked on his shooting form. Carmelo is old. He's going to have games where he looks like he's great, and then he's going to have games where he just disappears. He can't buy a bucket because Melo is old. Cardinale, we know Cardinale, he's going to be soft. He ain't going to have no heart. All you got to do is take his heart from him. He's done. He don't want no more. So it's the same thing. You guys get mad at us for telling you the truth about what's going on with LeBrownies in there. We told you that. I told you LeBrownies is nothing but a 75-cent player. What's up, 225 girl? Glad you could make it. No. That 04 Lakers team, for one, they had Kobe. They had Kobe. Gary Payton, even at his older stage of his career, 225 girl, he's a way better basketball player than Westbrook. Westbrook doesn't know how to play off the ball. You see, Gary Payton could play off the ball. Karl Malone was way tougher than AD. Even at an old age, Karl Malone was giving them buckets, rebounds. What messed that 04 Lakers team up was Karl Malone got hurt. And then they let Robert Horry go. They didn't keep Robert Horry because the year before, Robert Horry and Shaq were getting into it. People forget about this. Robert Horry did not like Shaq, and Shaq did not like Robert Horry because Robert Horry knew that Shaq was lazy, fat, and slow. That's why the team would go more with Kobe, because Kobe was in there working with the players. That's one thing Phil Jackson said about Kobe. Kobe worked better and more with the players than Mike actually did. He said this before. What's up, Nerdy Blue? Yeah. Y'all, Kobe is underrated. It's not even funny, dog. Kobe don't get no love for anything because he was Kobe. The media made you believe Kobe wasn't a leader, made you believe that Kobe wasn't it. All of this stuff they tried to tear Kobe down with, Kobe was that guy. That team in 04, they basically made the championship because Kobe was playing out of his mind. That was the year Kobe was going to court and then coming back. He was just coming back and everything, you know, from the court case. And he was dropping 50. Plus, Derek Fisher was coming off the bench. He did well. That Lakers team was a much more complete team. And plus, they played outside in, but they still had a low post presence in Shaq. As much as I can't stand Shaq, I would take Shaq over Cardinale Davis any goddamn day. Any day. I would take an old Karl Malone over LeBron any day. Or a young one. Because Karl Malone had what we call balls. And he wasn't afraid to say anything. He was an alpha. Karl Malone's never been a beta. And that's a fact. Gary Payton was an alpha. So you have 4 alphas on the squad. This team has nothing but betas. So that's why they're definitely not that 04 Lakers team. If that 04 Lakers team played this team, they would beat their ass. Seriously. This team strictly reminds me of a bunch of old bums at the retirement home thinking they still got it, but they don't. The NBA is going to do their best to push them as much as they can. They can. Because the NBA is making money off of LeBrownies. They're trying to milk it as long as they can. But right now, if I was them, I would start just pushing Luka. Luka is way better than LeBrownies ever has been. You gotta watch these cars sometimes because these people will run your ass over. Luka is outplaying LeBrownies even when he was younger. Luka's a way better ball player than LeBrownies. It's not even close. Devin Booker is a better player, and I don't like Devin Booker, but he's growing on me. I'm starting to love Booker. Booker got that asshole in him, and I love it because he don't care. You either gonna like him or respect him. Well, yeah, LeBron's a token Negro, but LeBron is a beta. That's the difference between him and Mike. Mike would not let them use him like that. Mike still, see, this would piss them off about Mike. Mike knew that he needed him. Mike played the game. Mike is ready. Mike knew how to play the game. That's what made him and Clyde Drexler different. Wasn't their games. Mike and Clyde basically to me were on the same level. Michael Jordan told Odin Polynice and them why Clyde Drexler doesn't get the recognition he does. And he said it. Because Clyde Drexler can't play the game. And people like, he can't play the game, which means Clyde Drexler doesn't kiss ass. Clyde Drexler has never kissed ass a day of his career. That's why I respect Clyde Drexler. He's not a bootlicker. Clyde goes out there, plays his game. Hold on, guys. Don't go nowhere. I got to mute this real quick. Yes, Strictly, we having a StreamYard tonight. Monday Night Football. Yeah, the audio's muted. I told you I'm finna mute it, Strictly. Boy, you do not listen, boy. I can tell you my little brother because I don't listen either. I can tell we brothers.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Sure. And this is the Ultra that we replaced. We found, what was it, like a nail and a nail that was already repairable, so you should be all good to go.
Okay, did you put the nails in here for me?
I think so.
Okay.
My part, yeah, he's right there.
Okay.
All right, you all good to go?
I appreciate that.
For
Thank
sure,
you, sir. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. HD had to get some things handled. What type of mask is that? It's called to protect you from the haters mask and the BI itches. These impatient people, they won't even let you get in the car, bro. They just say F you and everything. Nerdy Blue, like, what type of mask is that? The mask to keep you away from BI itches. So yeah, this is what I was saying. Okay, my thing is connected. Yeah, we're having a StreamYard tonight, Strictly. We're having a StreamYard tonight. It's going to be Monday Night Football. We're going to kick it in strictly that top 50 greatest women's list. I'm going to do that probably during the week. I'll see. You know, I don't know yet, man. It's like, it's a lot I'm doing. Oh, Nerdy Blue, mine. It's going to be on mines. Tonight it's on mines, everybody. Next Monday it's on Jose. We switch off. Shout out to Jose, too. I hope he made it back safe where he's at. So y'all come on by. We're going to have fun. Yesterday was good until they kicked my ass off. Shoot, I'm about to run into stuff. I'm about to run into stuff. I gotta pay attention to the road. I don't know, 225 girl. I've been hearing from like Sino and other people that LeBron's trying to play until Little Brownie comes in the league. His son, Little Brownie. He's trying to wait for him. But he's gonna retire probably like he's probably gonna retire when his son gets to the league. And they'll probably have that father and son moment. Real cheesy. And then he'll go off in the sunset. Also his problem is his ego. They're going to give him a team after he retires. They're going to retire his jersey in LA. He's going to get 2 jerseys retired so he can be like Kobe, because he wants to be like Kobe. He's jealous when somebody gets something that's better than him. He's not innovative. He's going to get the number 6 and 23 retired in LA. Cleveland, he's going to get 23 retired. Miami, he might get number 6 retired. I think him and Pat Riley will let him get it retired there. But that's just how it's going to go. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, LeBron going to break the record because that's all he plays for is stats. So he's going to break the record. Oh Lord, Strictly, you want her? I don't want LeBrownie's seconds. I'm sorry. I don't want any man's seconds that like a Michael or LeBrownie's. I don't want Michael Jordan or LeBrownie's seconds. They good where they at. You know, for real, they're good where they're at. I think they're trying to get LeBron 5 rings. They're going to try to give him 5 so then they can say, well, he's better than Kobe because he got 5 rings and he got records. Kobe only got 5 rings, really don't have records. That's what they're going to. I'm not getting into that strictly. I am good, bro. You can have both of them. I'm chilling. Yeah. Well, 225 girl, the only reason LeBrownies want that record is to show that I could facilitate and I could score. Michael and Kobe couldn't do that. To me, he was a better facilitator than you were. He was. Kobe knew how to run the offense better than LeBron, and Kobe could set guys up a lot better than LeBron. LeBron gets a lot of his Mike and Kobe, if they wanted to do what LeBron does, they would have been a lot better at it than he was. Now people are like, yeah, LeBron can pass better because that's what LeBron James' mainly thing is, because he can pass better because he's really left-handed, but he shoots right. Facilitating doesn't necessarily mean assists. It doesn't. Facilitator is how you get everybody in position, how you run the offense, how do you make guys better that way. LeBrownies doesn't make anybody better. Like a player that's a role player or a lower tier player, they're going to stay the same. MJ2K all day, shout out to that page, subscribe to him. He breaks it down perfectly. He showed what Kobe does. Kobe mentally makes players better, and he gives them the assurance that they can make the shots. No, LeBron's problem is strictly that he never allowed anybody to coach him. Michael Jordan and Kobe allowed people to coach them. They did what the coach asked. "225 girl, it's not about him enjoying it. He's just doing it so he can say, look at me, look at what I did. LeBrownies is a look at me player. Kobe and Michael was a I'm finna go get it player. There's a difference. They didn't care whether you liked them or not. Steph Curry is not even the top 20 player. He's not even the top 40 player. He's probably top 50, but he's not no damn top 10. It's like, stop it. Like, I had to get on C-Pen the other night about that. He's trying to put Steph up there. I'm like, dude, Steph's game would not translate to any era. If I put Steph Curry in the 80s or the 90s, they would beat him up. They would physically. Steph, I'm the one who said Steph was going to be a great player. Everybody laughed at me. I told everybody. Before even Skip said anything, I said he's going to be better than Blake Griffin. Way better than Blake Griffin. Everybody was like, man, what you talking about, HD? Huh? What you talking about? And I just sat there like, okay. Always find a way to discredit you. Best point guard than Magic? No. Steph was a better shooter than Magic. Way better shooter. Magic never really had to shoot like that until he became Tragic Magic when they lost to the Celtics. But yeah, Steph Curry is a two guard. All Steph Curry is a poor man, is a Reggie Miller. Excuse me. He's a Reggie Miller. That's what he is. He's nothing more than a Reggie Miller. He's nothing more than a Reggie Miller and a Rip Hamilton type player. That's all Steph is, and there's nothing against Steph for that. Strictly stop capping. Steph Curry's great. He's a Hall of Famer, dude. Stop that. That's nah. Now you hating. now you doing what Ticket TV doing, dog. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Steph Curry is not. He is a great player. If they didn't have Steph Curry on these Warrior teams, do you think they still would win? No. Because Steph Curry is what we call a leader, and Steph Curry gets the job done. Right. He's basically Reggie Miller. No, 225 girl. I understood you, baby. I understood what you were saying. But it's not about him enjoying it or not. He just wants you to look at me like, look, I broke the record. You know that little kid who always wants attention? Like, it's always, they got to get the show. They always jump in front of the camera. They always spoil people's stuff. They jump in front of them. They open the package before people. Christmas gift, they want it before people. That's who he is. LeBron is a look at me guy. He's not gonna enjoy anything because he needs the spotlight. 225 girl. That's the thing. When Kobe broke stuff or MJ broke stuff, they enjoyed it. What are you talking about, Strictly? Steph Curry is Steph Curry. Dog. I don't know what y'all expect Steph to talk about. Like Steph is light skinned. He's light skinned and he was born in a privileged house. What up? I'm Empire CRB. Odell was good. I don't like Aisha. I like Steph. I can't stand Aisha. Aisha's irritating. She's like LeBron. She's like the female version of LeBron. Look at me. Look at me. I'm Aisha. Don't forget about me. Nobody would know your ass if it wasn't for Steph. And she act like she made Steph or something. It's like, girl, stop it. Go sit down somewhere. Yeah, Steph Curry's a cool dude. There's no problem with him. He's not, dude, strictly. You have to understand, everybody isn't going to be an activist. Everybody isn't going to want to be for the cause. That's not him. Steph Curry plays it safe. He does it like Michael Jordan used to do. I'm going to shut the hell up and go play. Man, LeBron don't know who he wants. LeBron has an identity crisis, strictly. One moment he wants to be Jordan. One moment he wants to be Iverson. One moment he wants to be Kobe. One moment he wants to be Kevin Durant. He want to be Kevin Durant now. Kevin Durant switched his number to number 7 just to have a new beginning. This guy wants to retire. He wants to have his jersey go to number 6 so then he could retire 2 jerseys and be like Kobe. And then he basically been jocking on KD's boardroom. He basically jocked that. He stole ideas from that. That's why KD don't mess with him no more. Because he's a liar and he's a thief. He takes everything from people, and then people don't want to say nothing about it to check him on it because they don't want to get blackballed. What up, Terrell Hubbard? Exactly, Daryl Clark. Would Kobe get outplayed by JJ Barea and Jason Terry? No. What's up, Outlaw? I went to sleep on y'all last night, Outlaw. I was tired, bro. Oh man, Empire CRB. I love those Memphis and Portland teams. Brandon Roy, dog, if he would not have been hurt, Brandon Roy would have been a top 10, top 5 player of all time, bro. Brandon Roy was the truth. I've never seen a guy, he gave it to Kobe. He was giving it to Kobe on occasion, man. Kobe had to buckle down and get him back because Brandon Roy was the truth. He had the 3-point shot, the mid-range, he could finish at the hoop with the left or the right. It was a good chat in the back chat. I got it recorded Outlaw, so I'll be listening to it later. I'll probably put it out on RNS. Well, strictly, I mean, Steph and MJ, I only care about them for basketball. Your athlete, that's the thing I try to tell you guys. Athletes and entertainers are athletes and entertainers. I don't care about them. I just want them to play their sport and shut the hell up. Politicians and civil rights leaders need to be the ones speaking up, not them. But they want to force the athletes and the entertainers to be basically our community leaders, and they're not leaders. They're nothing more than people with money. Athletes do some of the most craziest stuff, heinous stuff off the court. But I respect Mike for not trying to be an activist. Yeah, Empire CRB. I kept telling people they're going to regret that. They should have gotten Kevin Durant. I kept telling everybody that Kevin Durant was the best player in that draft, and he was going to be the best player that ever played the game, probably, or one of the best. And he's been proving it. How you doing? And he's been proving it. Kevin Durant is a freak of nature. We've never seen this dude came off an Achilles injury and he's been destroying the league. He destroyed the league last year and he's destroying the league this year. And guess what? They're handicapping his other guy, Harden, and he's doing his thing by himself. Yeah, KD is up there with Jordan and Kobe's, man, with the Jordan and Kobe's. Like, I would still take Jordan and Kobe over him, but Kevin Durant's a problem. He's showing it this year, and then not only that, Kevin Durant could move the ball. He could pass the ball. See, that's something that people don't understand. People think that Kevin Durant is just a scorer, that he can't defend, that he can't. My little brother Davion tried to say that, and I said, Davion, shut your ass up. You don't know shit about basketball. If you just said Kevin Durant wasn't playing defense in OKC, why was OKC one of the top defensive teams in the league then? If he couldn't defend, Davion. I'm telling him this like, bro, oh, they had Serge Ibaka. So Serge Ibaka guards all 5 guys at the same time. Tell you, dog, people, they brainwash. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, Rudy Fernandez, CRB. I couldn't stand that bum. Dog, he was the Evan Fournier before Evan Fournier. Rudy Fernandez. Odell. Exactly, Derek Clark. He's a true small forward. LeBrownies is a point guard. But hold on real quick, y'all. I gotta mute y'all real quick. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to talk to my mom. But yeah, CRB, Rudy Fernandez was the first ever Evan Fournier. He was the first Evan Fournier. Both of them have a game where you're like, man, these guys incredible. Then they just suck in a game you need them in. Yeah, dog. KD is a freak of nature. He handles the ball like a point guard. Kevin Durant is a freak of goddamn nature. I've never seen a Kevin Durant before. I am dead serious. That's why I got Kevin Durant as the greatest player of this era, this generation. He's in my top 15. DJ, Monk, and Westbrook. It should be. They finna trade Westbrook. And watch he go to another team. He's going to be better. Yeah, and that Hezzy. Yeah, exactly, Derek Clark. And plus, Kevin Durant is playing more off the ball, and he's shooting mid-ranges and mid-range shots, and he's posting guys up. Odell said Lakers trading already. When the Lakers don't trade already, Odell. The Lakers trade. They'll trade everybody if they can. Right, 225 girl, and I don't feel sorry for Russ. Russ is an idiot. Russ should have stayed his ass in Washington with Bill, and he would have been better. They would have been a lot better, but they're a lot better now. They got rid of him and they got the pieces. Oh yeah, Derek Clark. Kawhi is great too. Kawhi is awesome. Kawhi's problem is health, but other than that, Kawhi's a monster. Shoot, they might trade him before mid-season, Outlaw. I won't be surprised if they trade him tomorrow. Oh, of course, Empower CRB. I'm a Magic fan because Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway was my favorite player, and when he was on the Magic, if it wasn't for Penny Hardaway, we would not have made the playoffs, and we would not have been a contender. Shaquille O'Neal, everybody think it was Shaq, but it wasn't. Shaq had a squad in Orlando. His dumb ass left because he was mad because the Orlando fans basically were dissing him because Shaq was mentally weak, dog. Shaq is mentally weak. He is soft. Him and D Howard are the same. So I don't know why he beefs with D Howard. They both mentally weak. They both let people get under their skin. That's why when he left, he tried to blame it on Penny, and he didn't let Penny know nothing. Penny was like, Penny never had beef with anybody. Penny was quiet. Penny said he didn't say nothing. If you watch the commercial, Chris Rock really doing all the talking. Can a man get in your planet? Tyra Banks, fool. I just don't understand how he gets to handpick his teams every year and they still suck. Because he's the face of the league, and that's what Adam Silver and them have done. They've spoiled them. Now that they see their mistake, they're gonna start getting away from them after this go around. Strictly, Stu. You want Jenny Buss, dog? Hell no. You can have Jenny Buss. No, y'all meant LeBron trading everybody. Yep. Kawhi should have stayed with Toronto. Yeah, he should have stayed in Toronto, but see, Kawhi's a Cali dude. Cali dudes do not like anywhere but Cali, and that's facts. Outlaw, damn. Facts, 1 cent. Yep, 1 cent, Odell. Penny, yep, Penny was that guy. At least Shaq is straight. Shaq was straight, but Shaq was good, but Shaq never could have. He could have been better than what he was. Seriously. No, the Lakers should not have gotten Lowry and DeRozan. What would they have done? Their game would have been, dude, LeBron James shackles your game. You don't get better by playing with him. You get worse. Penny and Little Penny was the guys. Facts. Yo, Chris Rock. Yeah, Power CRB. Does a man have any room left in your planet? Tyra Banks, fool. Jeannie Buss got that. Oh God, strictly go get you a chick, bro. I do not care about Jeannie Buss having that good top, bro. Shaq won all the attention. It's all about Brandon when it comes to Shaq, Odell, and others. Exactly. But at least Shaq could play. They couldn't. She can get it like Corrupt. I tell her we can free. Oh God, strictly. You must want something this morning. Your girl ain't hit your bike yet. T-Mac, my favorite player all time. You already know he was a beast in the Magic days, which he got. Empowered CRB. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one. We could have had Tim Duncan, CRB. T-Mac would have had 4 rings. If we would have got Tim Duncan, we would have given what's their name? We would have given the Lakers problems. Cause T-Mac was already a tough matchup for Kobe. And Tim Duncan would have gave it to Shaq. Dog, we'd at least won 2 or 3 championships within that time. But Doc Rivers, one of the most overrated coaches in history, and I've been telling people this. Doc Rivers is overrated. I said this like Q Lee said. Q Lee brought it up. He was like, HD, you remember the Magic days. Doc Rivers is the reason why T-Mac ain't got no ring, because his dumbass kept playing Darrell Armstrong like a starter. And not only that, he could have had Tim Duncan, but he let Tim Duncan go because he didn't want to accommodate Tim Duncan. But when he goes to Boston, he accommodates Kevin Garnett and all of them. Man, T-Mac wanted to go knock Doc Rivers' punk ass out. Soft ass dude. Yeah, Outlaw, we could have had Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan wanted to come to Orlando. That's what's crazy. He wanted to come to Orlando. No, we were going to get Tim Duncan as a free agent, CRB. We got Grant Hill, T-Mac. You remember that summer, I believe. We got T-Mac and we got Grant Hill, and we would have had Tim Duncan with Grant Hill and T-Mac, and we still could have kept Penny. The only reason Penny left was because of Doc Rivers' punk ass. Doc Rivers was a hoe, dog. That's why I keep telling y'all. Doc Rivers is overrated. We could have had Penny at the 1, T-Mac at the 2, Grant Hill at the 3, Duncan at the 4. Right, it's close to where the Virgin Islands are at. T-Mac and Tim, yes, Outlaw. Do you know how dangerous that would have been? T-Mac and Tim Duncan? 225 girl, I've been telling everybody, Doc Rivers is an idiot. He is overrated. He's always been overrated. He's always been that guy who just, he's like Sean Payton. He's too smart for his own good. Yeah. T-Mac, yeah, it would have been T-Mac, Tim Duncan, Penny, and Grant Hill. That Magic team would have been loaded. But Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers. Oh, they would have beat the Pistons. They would have beat the Pistons because who would have stopped Duncan? Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed would have did well against Duncan because he defensively always matched up well against Duncan. But we would have won because we could have got other pieces. We could have brought in the right pieces to put around Duncan and T-Mac. It would have been awesome. Empire CRB, I knew what you meant. I knew you didn't mean the Bills. You didn't have to correct it. I knew what you meant. Dude, we would have had Penny, dog. Penny would have been the quarterback of the whole team. It would have been over. Him and Tim Duncan in that pick and roll. Boy. Boy, oh boy. That would have been vicious. That's what I'm saying. But make sure you guys come tonight. We're having a StreamYard Monday Night Football. It's going to be fun. Come on by. Thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Doc Rivers should have got that fade for effing that up. Of course. Straight. Yeah, he regrets it, Nerdy Blue, because he's an idiot. He knows it. It would have, dude, if Doc Rivers would have accommodated Tim Duncan, do you know Doc Rivers' whole resume would have been different? He would have been looked at as one of the greatest coaches ever. Now you just look like an overrated bum. Thank y'all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you could donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you guys for listening. Thank y'all for y'all support. We're out. Deezy.